the other part of it.
Sushi.
And sushi. Okay.
She said it's cheap in Japan.
Cheap in Japan, but
Yeah, but she didn't pay for the hotel and the flight ticket.
And then, of course, as I got a bit older, I got into manga and anime, and obviously now I got to start seeing the sites that are you see in those shows and you read about all the time. So it's just fascinating to me.
where are you from?
We live in Luxembourg.
How long do you stay in total in Japan?
10 days.
How long do you stay in Osaka? Is it your first day?
Second day.
Second days.
We
Okay.
leave tomorrow.
Okay. Did you eat Japanese food?
Yes.
Yeah?
Every day.
Every day, yeah. What did you eat?
Sushi, ramen, comment ça s'appelle déjà les brochettes?
Yakitori.
Yakitori?
Barbecue, and frites.
Fried chicken.
Fried chickens? Okay. Did you like it?
Yes.
Yeah?
And potatoes.
What is your favorite food in Japan?
Sushi.
Sushi. Which one you like? Maguro, like tuna or salmons?
Qu'est-ce que t'aimes quel est ton sushi préféré?
Saumon.
Salmons.
Salmon.
Okay. Did you go to like kaiten sushi, like the rolling sushi?
No.
No? Just like in front of you there.
We
Okay.
just order.
Okay. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Where did you go before in Osaka?
We were in Tokyo.
What did you do in Tokyo?
Comment ça s'appelle le truc là, tu sais?
Helicopter ride.
Yeah.
Helicopter ride,
Yeah,
really?
super cool.
That's cool. Did you like it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So why you wanted to come to Japan?
Pourquoi tu voulais venir au Japon?
For my sister.
Your sisters?
For the action figure.
Oh,
Anime
really?
and mangas, action figures. That was their reason. Me, it was more for the cultural
Okay.
difference compared to the other part of it.
Sushi.
And sushi. Okay. Your sister wanted to come to Japan, is it? Yeah. Okay. Your dream. Okay. So dream is come true. Is
Yes.
it? Okay. So is it pretty expensive to eat sushi in Luxembourg?
It's more expensive, yes,
Is it?
definitely. Food is relatively cheap here, and it's better.
Before you came to Japan, do you have some image or imagination Japan?
Yes, it's not so much different as I imagined, but it's much better to live in real life what it is.
Really?
Yes.
So what was the different part?
I think the weather, that it's so hot here,
yeah,
I did not really expect that beforehand. And so how crowded this is.
Oh, okay.
So people everywhere. Also we did Tokyo and Osaka, so obviously it's probably the most crowded place.
Okay. What was the biggest difference between like your country, Luxembourg, and Osaka or Japan?
Ça coûte pas cher.
She said it's cheap in Japan.
Cheap in Japan, but
Yeah, but she didn't pay for the hotel and the flight ticket.
True.
But the cost of life is a bit
like
cheaper.
food or something.
Yeah.
Did you
Food,
get
definitely.
something from Japan, like for souvenir or like?
Est-ce qu'on a acheté des souvenirs?
Yes.
What did you get?
Figurine. Stylo caca. Stylo de toilette.
A poop pen.
Okay.
And I have a cadeau for my friends.
A gift for
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
mostly action figures.
Okay. So why you wanted to come get the like poop pens?
Pourquoi tu voulais acheter un stylo caca?
One is for a gift from my friend, and the other because it's drôle, it's funny.
It's funny.
Really? Okay. Is that famous in Luxembourg, your country? In
The action figures, you mean? Figurine qu'on a acheté.
Yes.
Yes.
It's Tokyo Revengers.
You like the animes? Oh, okay. Did you watch in Netflix something?
No.
Not Netflix, but manga.
Manga.
On manga,
Oh.
yes. Crunchyroll,
Okay.
a website where we can see.
Really? That's cool. Let me ask the questions. After this, what are you gonna do? After this interview, where do you wanna go?
We are going to go to the train station to buy Shinkansen tickets.
Oh, okay.
That's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
And then this afternoon we actually don't know. So
Oh,
if you have any recommendation that we could do in Osaka?
Sure. Do you have anything you want to do? Like the go to Dotonbori. Did you go to Dotonbori?
Dotonbori we did twice.
Twice?
It's
Okay.
incredible. We did Shinsekai as well,
Oh, okay.
so that was very good. Other than that, we're open.
There is so many good cafe or something drink. It's Kitahama. There is a really good place for their chilling.
Uh-huh.
And then Umeda, that is the one of the biggest city in Osaka.
Umeda is
Umeda, yeah, like Umeda is like stations, but there is so many good like department or something like that.
Okay, and it's close to the train station.
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so we'll probably go there.
Yeah.
All right.
And did you go to Nihonbashi?
No.
Anime street. There is like so many anime stuff.
Okay, we might go there as well.
Yeah. There's you can get the like
Yeah.
figure and you can see the anime card or something like that.
All right.
It's pretty cheap though.
But we don't have any budget left for action figure. I just want to make that clear. Elle dit qu'on peut aller dans la rue des figurines.
Ouais.
Are you happy for that? Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for those kind of
welcome.
informations. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Hello,
So, where are you from?
I'm from London.
London's. What is your name?
Freya.
Fryer?
Freya.
Fryer.
Yes.
Okay. Is that good to pronounce?
Yeah.
It's correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You're from London's. How long you gonna stay here for here?
I'm only in Japan for another 2 days.
2 days?
But I've been here for close to 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yes.
How long did you take for the come here for the flight?
The flight was 12 hours.
12 hours?
Yes.
Holy!
Yeah.
Just sleeping and watching some movies?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Lots of sleeping. Yeah.
Okay. Did you have a jet lag?
None coming here. None arriving, but I will probably have it when I get back.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
So is that how long different for the time?
The time difference between Japan and England is 8 hours.
8 hours?
Yeah, we're 8 hours ahead.
You stay here for more than 2 days?
Yes.
Alright, okay. So what do you want to do the rest of the day?
For the rest of today, I'm just gonna go shopping in Denden. I've been a couple of times already. I found a bar.
Bar?
Yeah, Japanese craft beer.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go and sit and read.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it.
So you like drinking a beer?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you like alcohol? Are you good at it?
Drinking?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I enjoy drinking beer, yeah.
Okay. So what is your favorite alcohol?
Well, I like the Japanese beer.
Uh-huh.
So, Asahi.
Oh, really?
Is it called Kin? I can't remember the name of it.
Kinmugi?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you try Japanese sake too? Like Nihonshu?
I haven't had sake.
Uh-huh.
In my journey in Japan, I have had plum wine.
Oh, plum wine.
That's
Did
very
you like
good.
it? Yeah,
I
me
did,
too.
Yeah.
I like plum wine with ginger ale. It's really good.
With ginger ale?
Yeah, with ginger ale, like cocktail.
Yeah.
But you just say to the bartender to plum wine with ginger ale.
I didn't know that you could drink it with ginger ale.
Yeah, it's
I
really
just had
good.
it on its own.
Oh, it's on it.
But it's nice.
Do you drink the whiskey?
No.
No.
I'm not a whiskey fan,
That's
no.
right. Okay.
But I know Japan has many famous whiskeys here. Yeah.
Like most of the name is Hibiki. That is the one of the famous one. It's expensive, I think.
It is expensive. It's
Yeah.
not for me.
Do you like German beer too? It's famous in Europe, right?
It is famous. Yeah, I have. I was surprised to see it here.
Oh, really?
As well. But yeah,
So you want to get out beer to your home?
I'm not gonna take any out
No.
with me. No.
Okay.
I might bring sake back for my friends and family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you have any other Japanese food you like?
In Kyoto, my hostel was near one of the famous strip
Oh,
for
right.
the food.
Uh-huh.
Now it's called it begins with N, something market,
Uh-huh.
and I had the best food there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nishiki market?
Yes,
Is
the
it?
Shiki market,
Okay.
Yes, I was eating lots of squid,
Uh-huh.
tempura,
Uh-huh.
lots of katsu curry.
Oh, you like
Yeah.
katsukari?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ramen.
Ramens?
Yep.
What taste one? They're soy sauce or tonkotsu.
I had a vegetable red miso ramen.
Do you have a noodle in London too?
Where I live in London, there is a lot of Japanese restaurants.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but it's not as nice. And it's more expensive there.
Yeah,
here
I
it's
think
very
so.
cheap.
Yeah, especially sushi is really cheap, isn't it?
Sushi here is very good
Uh-huh.
and very cheap.
Uh-huh.
but it depends on where you go. It's not as good.
Is
and
it?
It's way more expensive.
Oh, I was in Canada for 1 year. That time in the Japanese restaurant, most of the restaurant had like Chinese people is working, not the like Japanese people,
no,
right?
Yeah.
So like not the same taste with Japan, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I lived in Manchester.
Manchester.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was at uni in Manchester, and where I lived in South Manchester was a hidden away Japanese restaurant in the middle of South Manchester, and it was a Japanese family, and they did the best sushi.
Really?
Yeah, and it had 4 tables.
Oh,
So
only
it was
4 tables?
just
Only,
get
it's so
in.
you have to reservation.
Huge line outside.
Oh, really?
That's the best sushi I've had in the UK.
Oh, maybe I need to move to there.
Yeah.
So I can beat the list, isn't it? Yeah. What is your surprising fact in Japan between the London or Japan's? What was the big difference?
The heat.
Heat?
Yeah.
It's more hot here?
It's so hot.
And humid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had a hard time with it in Kyoto because it was 37 degrees.
Really?
But I spent a lot of time either in my hostel because it was air-conned. Obviously the language, I only speak a tiny bit of Japanese.
So you can speak a little bit Japanese then?
Tiny.
So what you can say? Arigato?
Arigatou gozaimasu. Freya desu. I started learning it before I came out here.
Okay, so you went to the language school or something?
No,
Only
no,
book?
online.
Online?
Everything
Cool.
online, yeah.
So did you like talk with Japanese guy or girls in the online? Like
No, I would just use Duolingo and YouTube.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Then you can learn a little bit Japanese, right?
Yeah,
That's cool.
I failed both languages at school,
Oh, really?
but Japanese is easier for me to learn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a little bit difficult, people say.
I have a learning disability. I have dyslexia.
Oh, really?
So I find learning languages very hard.
Oh, okay.
So French and German, I failed. But Japanese is easier because they look like all the letters are like symbols or pictures.
Yeah, true.
And it's easier for me to learn that way.
Because not the alphabet characters.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For me, learning Spanish is really hard.
Are you learning Spanish?
I did, but I didn't feel I passed, but I'm not good at speaking Spanish at all.
No. I failed 2 languages.
It's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, we don't care about it.
No.
Yeah, we still can live. So.
Exactly.
Thank you for the interview,
Ah,
Stas.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Have a good day.
Yeah. Thank you.
So thank you for having the interview today. And what is your name? Oh, thank you.
I'm Martina. And I'm Kaz.
Okay, thank you so much. So where are you from?
We're from Las Vegas.
Oh, very
Vegas,
cool.
Nevada.
Are you all sisters or something?
We're twins.
Ah, twins? Oh, very cool. Okay, thank you so much. So why did you arrive in? Why did you came to Japan?
It's our summer break right now, and we've been wanting to go since 2020, so we decided to go.
Okay, so are you a university student in America?
We're in high school.
A high school. Wow, so cool. Thank you so much. Okay, so actually, I think you've been to like other places as well. So which part of Japan did you go already?
We went to Tokyo first, and then we went to Hakone, Kyoto, and now we're here in Osaka.
Okay, that's great. Did you like it so far?
Yes, it's really beautiful here, and we love the people.
Oh, thank you. So have you noticed some cultural difference between Japan and America?
Yes, a lot of cultural differences. One that I noticed is that the people here are very kind, and the people in the US, it really depends on who you talk to.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, not everyone's kind there, but everyone here is super nice.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. So after Osaka, do you have any plans going to other cities?
So actually, we're going to be staying here for another 2 days, and then we're going to be leaving to Seoul and Korea.
Okay. Oh, in Seoul as well.
Yes.
That's very good. So it's like a long vacation, right?
Yeah.
Wow. So what interests you about Japan?
Yeah. So actually, when I was very young, I took an interest in Japan, and I studied the culture and just everything about it. I also really liked anime when I was younger too.
Okay.
So I grew to love Japan a lot, and now with the same with Korea, I'm interested in everything about both places. So just everything about Japan is beautiful. We love it.
Wow, how about you?
I had like somewhat of an interest when I was younger, not as much as her, but I always thought of it as like such a cool place and like a cool place to visit. So yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you so much. So this is last question. So, what in Japan would you like to bring home, take home in America to America? Sorry.
I don't think we can choose one. Everything is so cool.
Yeah. I definitely know I'm gonna be bringing back a lot of candy.
Okay.
Yeah, the candy here is really cool. I love it. It's so good.
Voila. So how about like service-wise or like personality-wise? You know, like whatever, food-wise.
Well, honestly, just to take back the experience that we had here. Again, everybody's so nice. The food is amazing.
Okay.
And I'm really excited to be here.
Okay, thanks so much. How about you?
I definitely am gonna take into consideration how nice people are here, and definitely think about that when I meet people back in the U.S. because it's insane how nice people are here.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Glad to hear that. So the questions, that's all. Thank you for having the interview today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, have a good day.
Thank you.
Hi, so thank you for having the interview today. And what is your name?
Elizabeth Ann.
Cameron.
Okay, thank you so much. Where are you from?
We're from America.
Which part of America are you from?
Tennessee. It's in the southern part of America.
Okay, thank you so much. So you guys are from the same place?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Are you a couple?
Yeah, we're married.
Oh, congrats. Here's like for honeymoon or something?
Visiting my brother and for school.
Ah, okay, that's cool. Thank you so much. When did you arrive in Osaka?
We arrived in Osaka 2 days ago.
Okay, thank you so much. So for visiting your brother, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. Have you noticed some cultural difference between Japan and America?
For sure. The people in Japan are a lot more polite than people in America are, which is nice.
People in America can tend to be rude.
Really?
Now and then.
Like, I mean, how rude?
For example, instead of walking a lot, you have to drive a lot more in America. And people get very upset driving, so that's something that's very different here.
Really?
You don't drive a lot. You walk most places. America, you have to drive everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's right.
People get very angry on the road.
Really? But why? Like, get angry by what?
Like if you ride too close to people, people get very angry.
Or if you go like too slow on the road, people want you to go faster.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it? Wow, so you guys are very like competitive, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, it's very interesting. Okay, thank you so much. So actually, did you try some like Japanese food so far?
We tried some, what was it, the Kobe beef sushi.
Wow.
And it was so good.
I've never tried.
It was so delicious.
But it's really expensive, right?
2,000 yen.
For one
For
piece?
3 pieces.
3 pieces?
Yeah.
A lot. Wow, so much.
Very good.
Yeah, it's very good, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's worth to pay. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, thank you so much. So, so you only tried Kobe beef sushi. That's it.
Oh no, we
so
had,
far.
Takoyaki. And we had what else? What did we have?
Oh, we went to a tea ceremony and tried matcha tea.
Oh yeah, I love matcha.
It was our first time. It was pretty good.
Okay. So what? Which Japanese food do you like the best so far?
The sushi.
Yeah, the sushi.
Sushi. Did you go to the conveyor belt sushi restaurant so far?
No, we're
really?
going to though.
Yeah, you should go because it's really cheap. Like 2 pieces, around $1 or something, $2, $1. So, and the quality is really good. Good. Yeah, great. So you should go there.
We'll try.
Yeah. You should. Thank you so much. So, what surprised you in Japan?
The streets are very clean here. Like Japan's a very clean place. America's not very clean because people just kind of like throw trash like on the side of the street.
Okay.
I would say how like close together things are. In America, they're a lot more spread out too.
Yeah, that's right. You know, it's very convenient. You know, everything's very close to each other. But the thing is, the street is very, narrow. So for parking the car, maybe it's kind of inconvenient because I think in America you can park the side of the street.
Yeah, the roads are much bigger, much
right?
wider, much bigger.
Yeah, that's right. I think, it's like inconvenient part in Japan. Yeah, but thank you so much. So the next topic is if you could, what you wanna bring from your America, food or something, but also like transportation-wise, like service-wise, like anything's okay.
I mean, it is nice to be able to drive somewhere because you can get places like a lot quicker than walking, but I think like both have their benefits and there's pros and cons to both.
Yeah, that's right.
I think over here y'all like KFC. Is that?
KFC.
Well,
we have KFC.
That's not like real fried chicken. Like there's a lot better fried chicken in America.
Oh, you think so? Like
yeah,
how different?
So sometimes like at the KFC in America, the chicken, like the crispy part will like just kind of fall off and it's kind of wet, but like real fried chicken's like super crispy on the outside, but it's really like soft and juicy on the inside.
Okay.
But
it's like
much higher quality.
It's like a southern thing though, so it's not everywhere in America, just in like the south.
Okay, because I love KFC. Yeah. So I think I only tried in Japan and then maybe in Germany or like Netherlands. But both are very good. But I've never tried in America because I've never been there. But I should try.
It's very good.
Authentic one. So is that from America? The US? The KFC is from US?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so I should try authentic one. Yeah, thank you so much. Is there like different image you have before you came to Japan?
I think so, but a lot of what I knew about Japan from before are things that my brother had told me, and so I kind of just took his word for it, and that's what I thought about Japan. It's been pretty accurate so far, I think.
Okay, that's great. How about you?
Yeah, I knew there was a lot of people, very crowded, but I don't think I was really prepared for that. A lot more people than I expected.
Okay, that's great. So what do you like about Japan? Because, you said you like One Piece, so I think you like, Japanese anime or like comic books or something?
Oh yeah, definitely. We watch a lot of anime.
Wow, that's good. So what is your, most favorite Japanese anime?
Oh, One Piece.
Oh, One Piece? Why you like it?
Why do I like it?
Yeah, why you like it?
I just like Luffy. I don't know. Luffy's really cool.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. So I think this is last questions. But in Japan, you wanna bring home? You wanna take it home to America?
Yeah. So far, I guess here you do have fast food and stuff, but like people still take time to like prepare it and care for it. In America, it's kind of thrown together. I wish they had that like sense of quality over there more like they do in Japan. It's a lot more important here.
Yeah, that's right. Like I think I've heard a lot of story about like the politeness. So a lot of like foreigners, tourists say Japanese staff are very polite and very welcoming, very friendly. So I think it's really, good things about Japan. So what do you think about it? How about you?
I really like that you can kind of walk everywhere. I think it's nice and you get exercise and it just feels good, and I wish that you could do that more in America.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. I think the topic is that's all. But thank you for having some time to take the interview. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too.
Hello.
Hello. May I have your name, please?
Eloise.
And
Penny.
Dominic.
And where you guys coming from?
We come from the Gold Coast in Australia.
Ah, nice. Okay, so you are visiting Japan this time.
Yes.
Is this your first time to be here?
Not my first time.
Our first time.
Their first time.
How long are you going to be in Japan for?
Just over 4 weeks.
Wow, that's a lot. So what have you been doing?
We've been to, where have we been? Tokyo.
Yeah, we went to Fuji Speedway. We saw some cars.
Kanazawa. And here.
Okay, so how many days you still have more?
We've still got 14 days to go.
So it's like a halfway to
Halfway,
go.
yeah.
So where are you guys going next?
We're going to Hiroshima and Osaka, and then Christmas in Sapporo.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
So how did you like Japan so far?
It is very good. Best country ever.
Really? But was it within your expectation? Or what did you feel different?
way better, isn't
Way
it?
better.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So what impressed you the most?
Mainly the food.
So speaking of foods, what have you been eating so far?
I like lots of rice.
Lots of rice. We've done a mix, haven't we? Lots of ramen.
Yeah, lots of ramen.
And
Ramen, sushi. Did you feel any of the cultural differences while
very
you were in
much,
Japan?
yeah.
And could you elaborate that?
The people are a lot more respectful in Japan than they are in Australia. It's true. They line up. You know, everyone is helpful to each other, and it feels very safe. Whereas back home, it's not the same, is it? People push in the line.
Really?
Yeah.
You see a lot of sketchy people in Australia. Like everyone here is extremely nice.
And the toilets. Who's trying the toilets?
Yeah.
Did you love it?
He loves it. There's a lot of button pushing.
And so of all the destinations you have been visiting, where did you like the most?
Which did you like the most?
I think I like here the most because of the deer.
Here.
I like the deer. What about you?
I like Mount Fuji because of the speedway. It was very fun when we went there.
I like here. I mean, I like Tokyo because it's everything's electric and busy. But here, the cultural sort of side is amazing.
So is there any what made you brought to Japan?
Because there's something for everyone, I think. So different interests, and it's safe to travel, and it's culturally different. And I came here when I was 13 on exchange, so I wanted to show them, and now they want to come on exchange.
Nice. So if you can pick one thing out of Japan to bring back Australia, what would it be?
This park.
Not a park?
Not a park with the deer. What about you?
I would bring back the niceness.
Yeah, I think that's mine too. The respect. I think the respect is very different to back home, and the way people look after their families. Especially the Japan seems very very good towards their older generations. They have a lot of accommodations, and families look after, and people get up in the train, and for people to sit. I think that's what I would bring back. I think it's lovely.
Okay. And if you guys are to give advice for future traveler or visitor in Japan, what would it be?
I think, we did a lot of planning before we came, and I think that helped us fit everything in. But we've also done a few things where we've just seen things and just followed a path and gone and
just go with the flow.
Some amazing sort of places. So not be afraid to do that.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much for your time. Please enjoy your rest of the trip.
Thank you so much.
Arigato.
Hello.
Hello. May I have your name, please?
I'm Nathan.
Connie.
And where are you from?
England.
Yeah.
You guys are having family trip?
We are.
Well, yeah. I live here. I live in Tokyo, and they've come to visit me.
They visit.
Yes.
You.
Yeah.
So what do you do in Tokyo?
I'm doing the working holiday at the moment. So I moved here in January, and I go home about 3 weeks from now. So yeah.
How was your experience in Japan?
I really enjoyed it. Yeah, Japan's very different from what you might expect and everything. Then when you actually come here, my first week in Tokyo was, especially Tokyo with how massively busy it is. It's just
busy.
It's so overwhelming. Yeah.
Do you have any communication difficulties while you are in Japan?
Scotchy. This is Scotchy.
You studied?
Yeah. 日本語を勉強しました。Yeah, I was studying for a little bit before coming to Japan, and it's got me. Yeah, I can. Yes, it's helped us. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I can get by, if that makes sense. I can ask where things are and order food and clarify certain situations.
Like daily life.
Yes, daily life stuff.
Type of skills.
Yes, yeah. But then conversational
could be
is like more challenging. I can do
Okay.
basic things, but not a lot.
So how about you guys? Did you experience any like differences?
I think just the overwhelming busyness of Tokyo. It is so busy.
The tidiness
Yes,
of the place.
absolutely.
It's so clean
Ah.
and so ordered in a really positive way. Actually, it's lovely. And you go around even a big city,
Yes.
and it looks like people respect their environment actually and where they are, and it's very different to home in that respect. London is very, very different in terms of just the way it looks and feels actually.
Yeah.
So it's really lovely.
Yeah.
And your public transport as well has been fantastic. I mean, we came from Nikko yesterday.
Yes.
Through to Tokyo, Kyoto, and then down here, and it was such an easy journey and very enjoyable.
You didn't get lost so far?
Well, this is where
Whoa.
This is where I came in.
You got a very good guide.
Yeah, I think without we would have got lost yesterday.
Yeah.
Isn't it very complicated, especially in subways in Tokyo?
Oh.
It's like this is the same exact area because the line name are different. They use different station name.
Yes. Yeah. I think the signage you feel is pretty clear, don't you?
Yeah.
Like the signs are pretty clear, but it's just again sometimes the size of the stations as well.
Ah, it's very
so, you know, Shinjuku, Shibuya.
big. If you get out from the wrong exit, the destination will be farther away up.
Yes, yeah. You come at exit 2 and you're like, that's now a half an hour walk that way.
It's like all the way around.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You get to go.
Yeah.
Right.
But then I do feel like Google Maps and stuff is getting much better at, like, I think if you're a tourist and you don't know what exit you're meant to be taking, you can now check on Google Maps beforehand. So that's pretty good.
And then how about
experimented with the food a bit as well. It's been quite interesting. Because
that's what I wanted to ask you next.
So when we were up in Nikko, we were staying somewhere. We had evening meals there, and it just felt like a very traditional Japanese meal. So
Our vegetarian.
Yeah, mum's vegetarian.
So it was quite difficult. That is something that I've found a bit more challenging. Every pub, restaurant, cafe that you go in the UK will always have a vegetarian option.
Choice.
Always, yeah. In fact, they'll usually have 2 or 3, and they'll have a lot of vegan options as well. I mean, I do eat a bit of fish and cheese and that, but
you need to specifically find vegetarian restaurant, right?
Yes.
But it's been interesting trying.
Yeah.
You know, it has. You know, it's there are things that I probably wouldn't think to try if I was at home. If I could get it at home, I wouldn't think to try. So it's been good fun.
And did you try the mochi over there this time?
Not yet. I was telling them about it because, you know, there's always the big crowd of people watching them make it. So, because we're only staying around the corner, I said when it's a bit more quiet later, we'll go back and have a look then. Yeah.
It's very chewy.
Yeah. I thought I'd really like mochi, like before I came to Japan. One of the things I was most excited to try was like dango mochi, and I don't like it, and I really wanted to, but I don't know what it is. I think it's the texture. It might
maybe
be
texture.
Yeah.
Some people don't like the sticky texture.
Yeah, it's very sticky. Yeah, but you guys might like it. Yeah.
It had red beans inside.
Yeah.
And covered with the soybean flour.
Yeah, you had a red bean donut, which you liked. Yeah. They haven't tried natto yet. Yeah, not yet.
Have you?
Yes.
Did you like it?
It was okay. My sister came to visit and she really liked it, which was surprising because she's quite a specific. And so I said, but she's vegetarian as well, so of course natto was a good option.
Do you think you wanna recommend your friends or family member to visit Japan again?
Yeah. I think it's really nice. I think the thing for me that's been most surprising, especially coming from a city like London, is that we're quite a diverse city in London. We have a lot of different cultures and races and nationalities, whereas even in a massive city like Tokyo, I can look up and down a very busy platform and I will be the only foreigner. And that's quite a strange experience for somebody in England, I think. Because, you know, we have like so many different people. So I think that's kind of stood out to me about Japan as well.
And you always feel safe.
Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, like that has been a really nice part of. I think especially as a woman as well. Like, yeah, you know, you get used to being quite wary.
You can walk at midnight, nobody will.
No one bothers you. Yeah, it's really freeing. It's very nice. Yeah. It's Japan, it's fine.
Anyway, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, no worries.
Hi. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Hello.
Hello.
May I have your name, please?
Alex.
And Jake.
Where you guys coming from?
Kentucky in the U.S.
U.S. Welcome to Japan.
Thank you.
Are you traveling here this time?
Yes. With the 3 weeks we came to visit my mom. And this is we only have a couple of days left, so we've loved it.
So your mama lives here?
Yes.
Huh. Is she Japanese?
She's not. Her husband is here in the service.
So besides Nara, where did you guys visit so far?
First, the Mount Fuji area, and then we went to Tokyo, and then Kyoto, then Osaka, and then
Yes.
Kyoto.
Did you make a plan before you visit here?
Yeah.
We did.
So did you complete any of the plan?
Yeah, a little bit of it.
Like go with the flow, most likely.
Yeah. Most likely.
And is there any specific foods you wanted to try?
Yeah, I was gonna say, no, we're definitely looking forward to checking out the wagyu and the different ramens and stuff like that.
Steaks.
Yeah.
Yes, and we found a tempura spot that was really delicious. Lots of sushi.
Where was it? In
It was in Osaka.
Osaka.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of it, but the food was really good though.
But is there any foods you didn't like it?
Not really that I can think of.
So far, so good?
Yeah, so far so good.
Okay.
We're both pretty open-minded anyway, so when it comes to food,
That's
so.
nice. And did you encounter any cultural shocking?
The most, well, I guess how quiet the trains and subways are, and how unique each city or state is. Osaka versus
Is it different, like atmosphere?
Yes.
Everything.
And also just like how clean and like well structured everything is. You know, like everyone likes it on the same side of the like elevator, escalators, or whatever.
Yes.
So, just, very
It's
structured.
like untold culture we follow.
Yes. I think I'll have culture shock now going back to. I'll be like, oh man.
I really think so loud.
Do you try Japanese foods in the States as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
How about in comparison
More fresh and a lot more options.
Yeah,
here
Yes.
when it comes to Japanese food?
Yes. I guess you can just tell that it's more authentic.
Yeah. Definitely more variety as well.
How about people? Did you get to talk or communicate with them?
Yeah, that's like
Very friendly.
Yeah, everyone's been very friendly and supportive, but
Yeah.
there has definitely been definitely a gap. You know, we're just definitely working on our learning more in a few phrases next time we come back anyway. So.
Do you speak Japanese?
No. Very learning as we go.
Oh. And do you think you want to recommend your friends or family member to visit Japan?
Yes. We're already talking about, okay, and when we come back. And
Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Arigatou. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
May I have your name, please?
My name is Mariana.
And my name is Bruno.
And where you guys coming from?
We come from Portugal.
So you guys are visiting Japan this time?
No, we've been living here for 4 months, 3 months now.
Yeah, since September in Kyoto.
Yeah.
So what do you do here?
So I'm a student. I am doing exchange.
Yes.
And I have a part-time job for now in a hotel.
So is this your first time to be in Japan?
Yes.
How do you like it so far?
It's a great country. It's very pretty. It has a lot of things to do. You cannot get bored anytime.
It's very, very diverse. We've been in Kyoto, where we live. We've been in Tokyo, here in Nara, and Osaka. And all of the places are very different. We enjoyed all of them.
It's a very unique country.
So before you came here, did you search about Japan as well?
Yes, certainly, about everything: housing, tourism, where to work, what to do, like, yeah.
Even before Japan was an option for us to come live for a short while at least,
Yes.
we always wanted to visit, so we already knew a fair bit about Japan.
Is there any differences from your expectation once you arrived here?
Oh yeah, not everything is perfect for sure. There are some problems. I think it's hard to go inside a society that's very closed, especially if you're not fluent in Japanese, which is very hard to learn. Not everything is perfect, but we were kind of expecting it.
Yeah, especially in Kyoto, easily find a job in English. Since in Portugal it's easy. If you speak English, there's a lot of customer service jobs. There's a lot of opportunities. Here, it's even with good English. For me, it's been tough to find a job. So speaking Japanese is kind of a requirement, at least in Kyoto.
So do you guys study Japanese as well?
Alone.
Yes, personally, not in a school, but yes.
Oh, okay. Like, what made you decide to come to Japan in the first place?
Always been a dream of ours to be in this country. We like a lot of stuff about Japan. Not only anime, but you know, the culture, the history, the food especially. So yeah, it was mostly that, and you know, it's a very good country to live in still, even with all these problems.
Yeah, of course, we don't want to make it seem like it's a bad experience at all.
Not at all.
Just different from expectations.
It just has problems like everywhere else.
Yeah. And did you encounter any of a cultural shock?
It was mostly language, at least for me.
It's definitely a very different culture, but I wouldn't call it a shock because we already knew a bit about how people were going to be. It wasn't much of a shock for culture.
We were not expecting, for example, for most people to not speak English, and everyone like kanji everywhere. That was a shock for sure. But the rest, I mean, you just have to be open-minded, and the rest.
That's true.
I think you really have to be prepared before coming to Japan, because otherwise it's not going to work.
Yeah, we don't like to visit places with tours and everything,
Yes.
so that's what makes it harder, of course. I know if
Because it will be more to local people
yeah,
type.
exactly.
Only encounter the people who only speak Japanese.
The people tend to be very welcoming. It's not at all a problem with the people. Of course, it's a problem with communication because as long as we can't speak Japanese and they can't speak English, we can't communicate very well. But the people, even the little Japanese we speak, they all make an effort to help us anyway.
And they appreciate that we try.
So far, what kind of foods have you been trying in Japan?
A lot of different foods, especially the hormones. It was something different.
You tried that?
Yeah, like the tongue.
With the barbecue?
Yeah, the beef tongue. That was like something I was very curious to try, and it is actually very good. I mean, we already ate a lot of Japanese food outside Japan, even though it's very different.
Do you cook that too?
Yeah, I really love to learn culinary, and Japanese food is amazing. It's one of the best things in this country.
One thing that was also surprising is completely unrelated, but the servings in supermarkets. They're all very small.
Very small.
It's compared to Europe at least. For example, like a bag of meat. It's
like
here,
everything.
Yeah. Here's like
one serving for one people.
Yeah,
for
for maybe a meal for two people, but we can't find like meat for the week, for example. We have to go to the supermarket every 2 or 3 days.
Yes. That's how we actually do.
Yeah.
So that you can have fresh foods.
Yeah.
And there are so many people who live by themselves, alone. So it's easier for them to go grocery shopping with that portion.
True.
I guess. But compared to Portuguese cultures, can you highlight the differences between Japanese culture?
Everything. I mean, actually, there are some things that are similar, but I think the biggest difference is the way people interact, because in Portugal, you might think that that person is your friend because they talk to you, they hug you, they kiss you, but
very
they're not
friendly.
really. Yeah. But here it's more polite. People are more shy in some way.
Like
and
introverts?
Exactly. So you might think, oh, maybe they don't like me, but that's not true. So it's the opposite. And you really have to adapt to that and understand how people think. It's very different.
How about your working environment?
It's what I said. It's a bit tough with not knowing Japanese. It's a lot of Google Translate to communicate. But the people overall are nice. Of course, I had the opportunity to work, even though I don't speak Japanese. So it's good, especially for full-time jobs. I feel like it's hard, but with my job right now, it's going. I'll say it like that.
If you can pick anything from Japan to bring back to your country, what would it be?
The food.
All the foods?
I feel like the transportation system.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good. I'd say Portugal is a little bad in it, so.
Really?
Yeah. Depends on the place. If you're only in Lisbon,
everywhere.
it's not that bad.
Oh, because it's the city.
I think mostly organization. Either how people act, transportation, just organization. It's so good. It'll be hard to leave this place.
And if you are to give any advice for those future travelers or future residents in Japan, what would it be?
Number one, try to learn Japanese, please.
For residents, for sure.
And even for tourists, like the basic kanji, like the 20 most used kanji. Look
Or
it up.
hiragana, katakana.
Hiragana, katakana. Try. It's very hard, but you will need it, so try.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing.
And also research a lot about Japanese culture and how people communicate, because otherwise you will think everyone is being impolite when they're not. They're just being Japanese. And just open minds, overall open mind. It's very different, but I mean, don't judge it, you know, like it's a different culture.
Okay. So far you guys are enjoying living in Japan.
For sure. Very much.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Arigato.
Hello.
What is your name?
Quentin. Arthur. And Paul.
Where are you guys coming from?
France.
France?
France.
Is this your first time being in Japan?
Hi.
Second time for you?
Second time, yes.
So you are a tour guide for them?
Absolutely. Visibly in love with the country, so.
Okay. What made you decide to come to Japan?
Common decision from our group of friends.
Mm-hmm.
One of us came here like 4 years ago.
Yes.
And he loved the country. He came back last year with him. Need to join.
Okay. How about you?
Yeah, me too. They asked me if I want to join them, and I accept.
Okay,
And it's
accept.
yeah.
Okay. So how's your experience so far? How do you like Japan?
Really great. We didn't visit whole of the country. We stay in town. Like we went to Tokyo last week.
Yes.
We are in Osaka right now. We came for Nara to see the deer. Currently, yeah, really great.
Okay.
It's a great country and great culture.
Is there anything you surprised the most?
Yes, the real mashup between like tradition and modernity, which is really like flabbergasting.
Okay.
From an European point of view.
But you in Europe, you guys have
Like
old town,
castles, old town, and
downtown.
You get like a little temple
Yes.
lost on like skyscraper and things, and really in the middle of all the skyscraper, you find a little temple with like koi.
Koi fish.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
And it's really like wow from a European point of view.
So how's food in Japan?
Pretty nice.
Do you like it?
Yes. Pretty nice.
What did you try so far?
Karaage chicken, ramen. Tried sushi yesterday in the rolling in an industrial
conveyor belt.
restaurant. We do our homework before coming, and we know that like basically on the metro you don't step in the metro like directly. You make a little.
They join the line.
Yes, you join the line and you wait in line and
don't talk on a train.
yes,
something like
absolutely.
that.
Opposite of France, basically.
How many days are you guys in Japan?
2 weeks.
For
They
2
stayed
weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks for us.
So far, you are in Tokyo. You are
We were
today
in
in
Tokyo, we are in
Nara.
Osaka right now.
Osaka.
And we come back to Tokyo, I don't know where. Tokyo is a really big city, so
Yes.
there are a lot of things to see. And we would like to see a bit more of the countryside of the...
Do you find Japan is safer than France?
Absolutely, 100 times better.
Yes.
The bikes without locks.
It's attached on a tire. The wheels.
Yes,
They got
but
the small key to it.
basically I could just put my phone here, came back in 2 hours, and
Yes,
the phone
somebody
still
will
be
deliver
there.
to you,
Yeah.
or
Nice,
you, your phone will be still there.
Yes, absolutely. And in France, it's absolutely not the case.
Do you speak Japanese?
Arigato.
3 words.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
頑張ってください。こんばんは。
Konbanwa. But how do you guys study?
We don't. Or with anime. With some anime.
Our culture popular in France as well,
Yeah, really.
especially anime.
Maybe we are the second country to consume the most manga. Basically, just right.
Really? So is there anything surprise you the most?
On the trash or on the bin. There is no trash here. On a French point of view, it's a little bit
Clean?
concerning. No.
Is there any other thing you like the most about Japan?
Number one is food.
Number one is food. Yeah, that's number one.
Do you think you want to recommend your friends or family member to visit Japan when you go back to France?
Yeah,
absolutely. Each of them.
And do you want to come back here
Yes.
next time? Not too soon, maybe. Hi.
Yes.
Hi. Okay. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for you.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci à vous.
Merci.
Au revoir.